All right, hopefully you can see me. Let me double check. Make sure it's good. Oh yeah. All right, we good. All right, took a little month break, a little month hiatus, a little whatever you want to call it, but ain't shit changed. We still going after it. Hopefully my tripod doesn't fall once I start driving. No, we're good. All right. Anyway, all right, yeah, going to the gym today. Well, right now it's 2:50 p.m., 2:49 to be exact. But got lower A today. So I mean, what's new? Let me roll this window up. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully that didn't mess up the audio or anything. But yeah, I mean, uh, it's been a little break. I mean, I've still been doing the lifting and everything that I've been doing. If you follow me on Instagram and everything, but yeah, I joined a new gym and kind of just wanted to get like used to the machines and used to everything before I, started, uh, you know, doing YouTube and stuff. And just make sure I was comfortable in the area and stuff. Make sure I'm all good with that. So now that I've been training there, it's been like 2, maybe 3 weeks now. Um, Definitely ready to, I decided it's ready to get time to get back on the YouTube grind. So that's what we're doing. And we're starting off in the car. And I'm driving to the gym. So, yeah, I mean, nothing really new. If you've been keeping up with me on Instagram, then I'm 22 weeks out. So, and by the title of this, I'm probably going to title it Lower A 22 Weeks Out. And then I'll probably just do every video, every session that I do record, I'll, do that, label it, whatever weeks out we are and whatnot. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. So I'm gonna cut this off because I don't really have anything else to say other than maybe I'll have some more once we get to the gym. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to some music and cut the video off right there. So made it to the gym. There's like 3 people here, so this is one of the reasons I joined in this new gym, because it's new, so there's not going to be a lot of people here for probably the first month or so. For now, which actually, I think since I've gotten here, there's been the people I see each time, because when I first got here, the first day there was no one here. I didn't see anyone at all, and then slowly I start seeing more and more people. Right now there's 3 people, and it's 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, so I would guess around 5 more people are going to come in. So I got about no one really in here right now. So that'll be cool for the session. But I think I've already done a lower B, lower A before on one of my previous videos. So the only thing I really switched from that is I do single leg press on this day, and then we have a hack squat here now. So a few different machines and stuff we can use. Huh? Yeah, what's up? Okay, sorry about that. Literally, so what I was gonna say is I started doing in-person training at this gym, and as I was gonna go into that, a new person came to the gym to sign up, and I got his number and stuff, so hopefully that's a new client I can work with. But yeah, as I was saying, same training session per usual, just swapped out single leg press for a regular leg press, and then I have a hack squat at this gym, so I'm using that instead of the pendulum, and then I've been doing barbell RDLs. So like I said, I've been training here for 2 weeks now, so I already know what I can kind of do weight wise, so I'll look to progress some stuff, and then yeah, I'm just going to warm up, and then I'll get into my bicep curls. So let me do that real quick. All right, so I usually do these on the cable, but been feeling free weights for the majority of my arm movements. Except I'll probably do one cable movement and like one free weight when it comes to my upper sessions. But for these curls, I've just been doing dumbbells. So 3 sets of dumbbell curls. I'm gonna start with these, probably got some 50s. Use this pad to kind of drive my elbows back. That way I'm not using any momentum. Plus I'm seated, so I'm not using any momentum as like anyway, but I can really drive my elbows back and just curl from there. So I think I only got like 8 reps there. I kind of want to get like more than that, so I'll drop to 40s, see how many I can get. Did 3 sets of the dumbbell curls, and then I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I was doing my warm-ups with the band and stuff. That way, you know, my hips get opened up and I'm not squatting and doing all these movements with tight hips, because that's something I really struggle with, just tight hips in general. So using that band, and then doing the banded joint extensions to line up my quads over my knee. That way when I squat, I'm squatting the correct way and I'm not, you know, I'm making everything even pretty much. So anyway, 3 sets of the dumbbell curls, and now we'll do 3 sets of a cuff lateral raise, and then we'll get actually into legs. So first leg movement of the day is going to be I'm supersetting the adductor and the abductor machine. I think, like I said, I already mentioned my hips, so throwing in the abductors really helps me kind of make sure my knees don't cave in when I go to hack squat and like leg press. And then they also just kind of help me strengthen my abductors. I also feel like they help me engage with my quads better. I feel like if you have a stronger, my abductors are really weak, well, I'm working on them, so maybe they're not so weak, but I work on them to kind of stabilize my movements and kind of prevent me from my knees caving in. And that's what kind of stems a lot of injuries, is like your knees caving in, and during like a heavy movement like a squat or a leg press, you know, caves in and puts too much pressure on either your hips or your quads and your knees, and that's why people get, you know, issues like that. So first I'll do the single leg adductor, and then I'll go into the abductor. But yeah, I do the single leg as well, so I feel like you know, I can actually connect with each leg better this way. So start with the left leg, and then I'll do the right leg. Like I'm kind of just using my other leg as like a guide, not really using it to help, just using my one leg to contract. And I've noticed my legs just they look a lot better when ever since I've been doing the single leg, and I feel like I can actually feel them when I go to, you know, do my other movements like squatting and leg pressing. So I can actually feel them engage. Whereas before, when I had the gym pin and stuff, where I was moving a lot more weight and it looked cooler, but I don't think I was actually feeling my adductors as much as I should have. So switching that up kind of helped me a lot. And you can see in my check-ins, my legs just look a lot wider from the adductors. But yeah, and these abductors too help me warm everything up, help me push my knees out on the way down as well when I'm doing these like hack squat and stuff. So I'm not gonna record the next set, but I'm gonna do one more and then I'll go into seated leg curl. Here we go, 3 sets. All right, so we did our 3 sets, seated leg curls. Went up to like 205, and I did a drop set, and then finished that last set. So now we're on leg extension, 2 sets here. I'm gonna do like 230, 3 pins off the stack. I've been trying to like focus less on like doing the stack. Like, because obviously I can probably do the stack and just like move it around, right? Probably get some decent reps, but I think slowing down your reps, actually making sure you're getting good contraction, you know, squeezing out the muscle that you're actually supposed to train. Because, you know, I think everyone knows there's a difference between training the muscle and then just moving the weight from point A to B. So here, making sure everything's aligned, you know, making sure I'm actually feeling all of my quads that I'm trying to feel. Yeah, enough yapping. I'm gonna start the first set right here. All right, so loaded up the hack squat, as you can see. I put 4 plates on, so pretty much just did all my warm-up sets. Now I'm gonna do, this will be like my top set. I'm shooting for like 8 to 12. So last week I think I did like 3 plates and a 25 for some pause reps. So this week we'll run 4. I also have these these blocks right here, they kind of give me more range of motion because this hack squat doesn't really have the best range of motion. So throw these blocks right here underneath my shoulders, and I get a little bit deeper, get a little bit more knee flexion, hit my quads a little bit harder. Makes the machine a little bit better. So if you have a hack squat that's lacking on the range of motion, you can grab some blocks like here, like this, and increase that range of motion. So I'm gonna do a first set here. So got 6 reps with 4 plates. It's a little heavy. So backed off to a 3 plates and a 10. So we'll rep this out. Try to get like over 10 at least, definitely over 10. But yeah, 4 for 6, not bad. So I'll either back off a little next week or increase or stay there and try to get the same amount of reps. But either way, this will be our back off set right here. Straight into it. Jesus Christ. All right. Whew. So, did all my feeder sets. Now I'm here to my 1 working set of single leg press. I think I'm going to run 3 plates today. Last week I did different movement because I was on a time crunch. I didn't really have time to load all the plates up. So I went to the machine single leg press and then I did it there. So this feels like a good enough working weight for this week. And then next week we can, progress this, depending on how many reps we get here. So we'll do this for the first set. I still have kind of like a mental block because I'm like, I had so many weeks where I, kind of had like some nicks and knacks and, just like injuries. So I'm still kind of like, in my head, I'm like scared to do a rep, I guess. Not scared, but like, that mental block, like, fuck, what if I injure myself? So I'm still trying to get over it. So probably could have got more reps if I wasn't so scared of fucking 4 plates. Anyway, the 3 and the 10 felt good though. So I'm taking all my sets to failure. So that's good. I like that. Feels good. I feel accomplished. So we'll do this 3 plate, and then we'll go on to RDLs, and then we'll be done. So. So I did some warm-up sets. This isn't probably going to even be my first working set, but I'm going to do 2 sets here. I'm probably going to do 365 and try to get 10 for my first set based on what I did last week. But this week I'm taking a little wider grip, using a snatch grip. So it's basically I'm just going a little bit wider. It's going to help me. I feel like with a wider grip I get, some back engagement as well as, my hamstrings, glutes, and adductors, as I'm already getting with the RDL. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just do a warm-up set here. Okay, let's go up. All right, so that concludes my lower A for 22 weeks out. So pretty good session to sum it up. I mean, can't really complain. Last month I was kind of having trouble just getting through a leg day without, some pain or some discomfort, or just not even feeling like I'm working the actual muscle I want. So it feels good to be able to train, not worry about, you know, whether I'm connecting with the muscle all the way or, you know, all that stuff. I could just go into the gym, train, do my warm-ups, and, you know, be good. So really good, happy with that. Not at my like usual strength, but I will say I'm actually connecting with my muscles the way I should be. So I'll take that drawback in strength to have that, you know, better connection, and over time that strength will come back. Right now I'm focused on actually, you know, connecting with the muscle and, you know, growing my legs. So if I have to pull back on the weight a little bit just to, you know, do that, I will. And the strength will come back over time. So anyway, 22 weeks out. Tomorrow I have a rest day. Rest of the week I have my upper B and my lower B. So maybe I'll record another video. Start getting to the habit of like recording videos again. Like I said, I just wanted to get back into the routine, and, you know, kind of felt good recording another video, but also there's sessions where I kind of don't want to record and I just want to, you know, record my sets and not really talk. So as I start recording more, I'll, you know, get used to it, get a little bit more comfortable, and, you know, talk a little bit more. But I think today, first YouTube video at the new gym, and about I think this is my third week going into here, so really happy with everything. And, you know, just watch the film and see how we can improve for next session. Overall, like I said, it was a good session, good day. So I'm gonna go home. I got about 3 meals left, and then I'll, you know, edit this YouTube video, get my meals down, probably play some video games. Rest day tomorrow. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to, you know, talk about anything in particular, you know, going into this show, if you guys want to see anything specific. Like I said, I'm 22 weeks out, so I got a while before I actually start prep and go into cut mode. And I have a big chunk of competitors who are going to compete before I even start prep, so that'll be cool, and I'll document that. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. I'll document, you know, my trips and shows with my clients. As you know, I'm a full-time coach and personal trainer, so that's something I can, you know, show you guys as well as I you know, go to these shows and link up with my competitors. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys think, and if you guys have anything you guys want to ask me while I'm, you know, going to this prep mode. But for now, I think I'll just end the video here, and you know, drop a like, drop a sub, you know, DM me if you need a coach, DM me for in-person training, Sacramento locals. So all right, that's it. Have a good one.